Morning, y'all. Hey, shocking. Something didn't go exactly as I had planned. Here's some clarification things on Khan Academy. One thing that I realized is I totally did something I didn't want to do is I bombarded you with about an email saying you had gotten 1,000 new assignments somehow overnight. So, a few things that I want to show you. And first of all, I think this looks the same on mine as yours, or at least close to it, because I have both an educator profile and a student learner profile. So the first thing I want to be able to do is to show you, in case you haven't figured it out yet, how to turn off those email notifications. So on my Khan Academy screen, there's edit profile, and you would think, hey, that's where to do it, right? It turns out it's not. Up above there's a field that says probably your login name. Mine is Hernest Mark because that's how I originally signed up. I don't know, that's however yours is. If I click on that, I have some choices. Learner Home, Teacher Dashboard. That's the difference between me as a student and me as a teacher. But if you go to Settings here, when you click on Settings, the first thing it comes to is a bunch of things about your account. I don't care. You can change those things if you want, whether you want sound effects or video, like that part, whatever. But under email, you have some choices. Come on, Khan Academy. You have some choices about what happens, right? You can enable email or not. I'm not sure if you totally disable it. I don't know. But you can get notifications about when an answer has been posted to your question. If you post new assignment notifications failed, I'm thinking right there, that's probably the one that you want to turn off if you don't want to get an email that says you got 27 new assignments overnight. Some of these I know are teacher email things, so I don't think you'll have weekly activity reports about AP Stat Period 5, but I think that might be pretty helpful to turn off those email notifications, because that, I'm sure, was very annoying. So, after getting out of your settings, going back to your, I think this is what it looks like, I hope this is what it looks like on Learner Home. I gave myself a whole bunch of assignments. This is AP Stat Period 2, but I've enrolled myself in different courses, hoping I can see what it looks like. These are my assignments for Advanced Algebra. I want to show you a couple things that I've learned about different symbols here. Khan Academy has different types of lessons. Anything that has this little triangle symbol here, that's a video. Now that is one assignment. So the reason you got 27 assignments last night is because when I assigned a certain topic, it might have had, 15 videos and some other things. So anything here is a video. Now you can start watching the video, obviously, blah, 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 blah. You can click on next assignment and it'll just take you to the next thing on your list. Okay, you would have figured that out. That's not a big deal. The other thing I wanted to show you is, okay, so triangle means that assignment is a video. This symbol, I don't even know for sure what it is. It means that's a thing that has some stuff, some information, right? Examples that you can scroll through. But then there are, at the end of it, some practice questions for you to answer. So you can say, oh, I think this might be 9. And you can check it and you go, nope, that's not quite right. You go, oh, maybe it's 5, whatever. So you can, that's the type of thing that you come across when you have, when you have this symbol right here. The third symbol that I've seen is a star. A star is either a quiz or a test. When you click on that, it'll give you something like this that, oh shoot, I'm in the middle of it already. It gives you quiz or test questions. So you say, you know what, I think this is 5. This is one that I actually was partway through. Oh, I improved on my answer. I got it. Okay, great. Good job, me. Next question. I think maybe this is 12. Check it. Oh, wait, not quite. I can try it again. I can get help or I can move on, right? I think hopefully you'll figure out in Khan Academy, if you play the game, you can get 100% on everything, right? And we'll talk more about that here in just a minute. But for right now, I want you to know the difference between videos, I don't know, examples that you can scroll through, and then a quiz or a test, right? 3 different types of assignments. Now, we need to talk a little bit about what the heck is my philosophy when it comes to these Khan Academy assignments, or really when it comes to this e-learning business in anything. Khan Academy or anything else, I have to tell you, I want to be super conscious of balancing the line between if I give you too much stuff and it causes stress and you're going crazy and it's making you really uncomfortable, then I really believe I have failed you, right? That's not okay. On the other hand, in trying to be sensitive to that, if I make it too easy and too fluff that all you have to do is watch a couple videos and you're good for the week, so you can finish everything for the week in 20 minutes and then go back and binge on something in Netflix, I honestly think I have failed you there too. We have to find a balance in which, I'm maybe pushing you a little bit out of your comfort zone, asking you to do some things that aren't necessarily easy but are manageable. That's part of the life skill that I'm still learning it, but finding that balance between, oh crap, I don't want to do this, but it's my responsibility, I need to, and dang, this is too much. And we're in uncharted territory in terms of schoolwork for that right now, but this is going to be one small piece of that. So I'm going to try to find that balance. So my philosophy is not to flood you with 27 assignments. They're going to cause you stress and make you not be able to sleep all week. That's not okay. Finding that balance is going to be okay. I am absolutely not interested in just making you jump through a bunch of hoops and check off a bunch of boxes. I'm going to show you from my perspective what this looks like. So I'm going to pick, I hope this one works. It's a practice class. It doesn't have any of your information in it. It has me as a student. If I go to scores, right? Oh, dang it. I'm a genius. I'm going to go to advanced algebra. Okay. This is what it looks like in terms of scores. Every single thing that I assigned, here's triangle. These are videos. This is that scroll through and answer the questions. This is the star ones. This is a quiz or something. It will give, yep, you've completed that. Yep, you've completed. Oh, you haven't done this one yet. Oh, you got 100 on this one. If your goal is to check off boxes, you and I are talking very different languages. I am not interested in seeing which boxes you've checked off, right? I am interested in you taking care of yourself and pushing yourself forward a little bit, right? So what does that mean, right? Your grade is not going to be determined by completing all the boxes or making sure you have 100 instead of 75 in these boxes or whatever it was, right? You can go into those boxes and you can redo them, I believe, and get them all up to 100. It's not going to be about that. It's about doing what you need to be successful. When you're doing a quiz, I hope this will show. When you're doing a quiz, oh no, this is my dashboard, so it's goofy. Sorry. When you're doing a quiz, though, if you click on Get Help, it'll take you back and you can redo it. You can click on Show Video, and it will take you back to, it was a question that you got wrong. It might take you back to this video, or and then you're filling those in as you go. I don't know if you're going to need to watch all the videos. As a matter of fact, I think in a lot of cases you probably won't need to. You can watch the videos or not and maybe still do well on these things where you're actually supposed to type something in. I invented this trick, don't do it. Just push play and walk away and say, yeah, I've watched that video. Don't waste your time. I don't care, right? Seeing checkboxes in these is not going to be important to me. I want you to do what you need to so that you can be successful on the ones that it asks you to evaluate. If you need a couple tries, if you need a few tries to figure out what's going on, that's okay. If it's just guess and check until you get the right answer, again, we're looking at this differently. I'm not interested in you just jumping through my hoop to get, correct answers. That's not the point at all. So hopefully that clears up a little bit. My hope on this first set of assignments for each class is that it's things that are pretty much familiar, right? It shouldn't be brand new information for the most part. And so maybe these videos aren't needed for you at all, right? I'm not necessarily saying, hey, just go straight to the quiz and be done with it. Skip over the videos. You don't have to watch them. I don't know. They're there. You're going to have to make that decision. So then So then what happens? How does this all work? Well, in terms of grading, which I hate always, I hate grading even more now than I ever did. When you get to the end of the week, we talked about this a little bit I talked about this on the first video. When you get to the end of the week, on Friday of each week, I'm going to ask you, come on. I'm going to ask you on Friday, come on. Oh, it's not even in this class. Oh, there it is. I'm going to ask you to complete the weekly self-assessment. That's where you're going to say if you did what you needed to do on things like Khan Academy or whatever else was assigned that day, or for that week, right? You might say, you know, I didn't watch all the videos, but I still deserve a 10 because I did what I needed to do on that material. On the other hand, skipping over the videos might mean you didn't do as much as you needed to for that material. So that's gonna be up to you, 0 through 10. You're gonna make that determination of if you did the right amount for you. I do not want to overwhelm you with 27 assignments. I also don't want you to go, oh wait, all I have to do is jump through the hoops of these 3 quizzes and that's it for the week. It's somewhere in between there, and that's going to be different for each person. You're going to have to decide. So hopefully that clears up a little bit. This video got way longer than I thought it would. Sorry about that. But at least it's an opportunity for you to see me and to hear my voice, which I'm sure is a blessing for everyone. I'm so sorry about that. But as always, I will end with this deep thought by Jack Handey. I hope some animal never bores a hole in my head and lays its eggs in my brain, 'cause later you might think you're having a good idea, but it's just eggs hatching.